Okay, have a look. Suzuki calls this a pair valve. Your bike probably calls it useless. Now, PAIR, P-A-I-R, is an acronym for Pulsed Air Injection Reed Valve. And it's there to make your bike look good on paper, emissions-wise. And it does it by injecting fresh air into the exhaust port, which does reduce emissions slightly, and I mean slightly. But it also creates a lot of popping on deceleration, and it offers no performance benefit at all. Plus, it looks like crap. I mean, look at that thing's hanging there. Ridiculous. Now, if you want to reduce some weight and clean up the look of your bike, follow along and you can see how easy it is to delete this thing. All right, let's do it. Okay, let's give ourselves some room. First off, get this gas line out of there. And then the next thing is this vacuum line. So get that off the petcock, just pull that out. And then on the other side of the tank, there's the tank vent that connects to the canister on the backside. We'll talk about that later. Remove the bolts, pull that tank off, put it to one side. Now we got some good access to what we need to see here. There is the power valve, and there's that vacuum line. So that's the one we want to extract first. And if you follow it up, just goes through that tie wrap and ties into that T right there. So just pull that off and snake it through that reusable tie wrap. And then there's one more clamp right at the head there. There's a little strap there, so you can pull it through there and you're good. That's that line done. Now here's the fresh air line that injects into the exhaust port. Small clamp, just back that thing off, pull it off, and that hose will just easily squeeze out of there. Okay, there's two lines done. Now here's the fresh air in. And that snakes up, and that clump there, that's a little filter thing. Again, through the reusable tie wrap. Now it just kind of stops underneath the frame of the bike there. It's just an open pipe. So not much to that, just pull it through that reusable tie wrap, and there you go. Now we got freed up lines. Now we can take off that pair valve. Just, it's a 10 mil socket, back it off, some long spacers there. Just snake it through that spark plug wire, and there, that thing's off. Okay, now we got this lump off the bike. All we gotta do now is just plug up a couple holes. Let's talk about what we're gonna do with this vacuum line here. There's a T there that's open, so we can block it off with one of these little caps. Some of the kits come with a little cap, or you can make one yourself. Find one somewhere, and just cap off that T like that. Or you could just use a hunk of hose, like a spare chunk of hose that came from the pair valve. Cut a little section off of that, and you can jam a bolt in there and tie wrap it up, and then just stick that on the T. That'll block it off, that works fine. Or you can just remove the T altogether and just put a fresh new hunk of hose from that vacuum point right up to your petcock. That works too. Another method is to just remove the vacuum style petcock that is on the tank, so you don't even need a vacuum line. And that eliminates that line altogether. All you gotta do is cap it off at the top of the carb and good to go. So you eliminate the line. There's no right or wrong, just do whatever works best for you. Next thing we wanna look at is this air injection point. So here we go. This is the air injection pipe I was talking about. It kind of sneaks in back in there behind the exhaust pipe. And we'll take a look at it through this side, get a better view. There it is. That's how it attaches to the engine right there. Now there's really nothing to getting those out. It's just I think it's a 5 mil Allen key. Just back them off, pull them out, and just, yeah, that's it. And in this case, the gasket's in great shape. I'm gonna reuse that. Okay, so there we go. Got that pipe off, gasket came off, everything's nice and clean. Now, the next part of the program is we gotta block off that gaping hole in the side of the engine. There's a couple of ways we can go about doing that, and the first one is a lot of guys will use a kit, and there's a great one that comes out of a company called Bush Pig Performance. They're out in BC. They make a fantastic kit that comes up with the blocker plate you're gonna need, and a gasket if you want one. And there's a couple other little caps and plugs in that kit that are used in conjunction with removing the canister in the back, that sort of charcoal evap system thing that guys will do in conjunction with removing the pair valve. It's a very common thing. They do them at the same time, so they've made this kit that covers both. It's a really good way to go. But you don't have to do that. I ended up going the route of making my own. So you just get a little hunk of aluminum, use the base plate of this pipe as your pattern, trace it out, cut it, shape it, file it down, you're good to go. And I'll show you how I did it. Okay, hunk of aluminum, mark out the plate, mark out the holes, drill the holes, and cut that plate off and screw it down to a hunk of wood so it doesn't fly away on you when you're cutting this thing with a grinder.
All right, we're looking pretty good.
Unbuckle that thing, and yeah, it looks pretty good. Get it to a grinder, kind of do some initial shaping, get it down, and then file it off to get it closer, and then sand it. Start with 120, work your way to 1,000, and then it's nice and polished. Looks pretty good. Now there you go. Not too hard at all. End up with a pretty good plate. It might not be perfect, but it'll work really well. Now, as far as a gasket, I'm just going to use the original one that came with this bike because it's in such good shape. There's nothing wrong with that. You can buy a new one from Suzuki. They're super cheap. Or you can actually cut your own. And again, not hard to do. Okay, get some gasket paper, mark it out, cut it, shape it, and then get a punch, stamp in a couple of holes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks good, just like that. So, next part of the program, let's just stick this thing on the bike. And how hard can it be? Gasket on, let's stick that in there and just screw it in place. Okay. Now, it really doesn't matter which way you go, whether you made your own plate or used one from a kit. The big takeaway is you just want to block that gaping hole in the side of your motor. That's really the important part. Okay, now that we've shed some dead weight getting rid of this lump, it's time to get rid of this barnacle right here. It's a charcoal canister evap system. It kind of goes hand in hand with the pair valve. It's there to make the bike look good on paper, and that's pretty much it. They offer really no performance improvement at all, so it's got to go. Now, if you want to learn how to do it, I did make a video on that very subject. If not, maybe check out some of the other videos on the channel. Some of them are pretty good. You might be glad you did. All right, I got stuff to do. See ya.